What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats experience. I'm Arthur Moats, baby, and you know what time it is. Another fun one planned for tonight, man. Obviously, got to talk about the Aaron Rodgers updates, right? It's just like revolve into it. Come on. Another day, but still same old thing in terms of Aaron. So you know we're going to talk about that, on that. Then we did sign somebody as well, man. So we will talk about him as well. This signing actually just came in probably about a couple of hours ago. So like I said, man, we'll talk some of him. Got to have the homie TG, of course, at 9 o'clock. Terrence Garvin, current defensive coordinator of Norfolk State University, along with being a Pittsburgh Steelers alum, former teammate. So you know we're going to talk to him. And then, because it is back to that time, all right, Mel Kiper dropped another mock draft. So, of course, I got to go ahead and get my thoughts on who he has us taking at pick 21, which would also be perfect because on the front end of this thing, I'm going to let y'all know now, all right? I'm reacting to more mock drafts on Wednesday's show, all right? That's going to be the primary focus unless we get something new with this quarterback situation. That is going to be what Wednesday we rocking with, all right? So, Wednesday, ton of them fan mocks. If y'all haven't submitted them, make sure y'all get your updated ones in moatswinners@gmail.com. You already know that's the way to do it. I'm going to react to a lot of them things, man, give you my thoughts on them. And there's a lot of different ways we can go about, like I said, man, approaching this draft based off what we've done through free agency thus far. But right now, we all on Aaron watch, all right? Shout out to Aaron Rodgers. We in there now, all right? We in there, and I don't think we moving. And I'm cool with it. I'm happy. And look, we put our feet in the sand, all right? Or we've planted our feet and we're taking the stand. I'm like, all right, hopefully this is the one. So we will see. But like I said, man, we're going to vibe out. And of course, man, it is the late night. So you know we got to kick it all the way when we do that thing. So don't forget to hit that like button one time on the front end and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Shoot, man, y'all got to let me know how y'all weekend was as well, man. Over here, baby, I was in heaven. Love basketball. Like football is like my passion, but man, I love basketball. If there was a second sport like that I wish I could have done, it would have been basketball full time. I just was 6 foot, not 6'6", 6'7". You know how that go. But man, being able to watch March Madness all weekend, man, ladies and guys, oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then the Duke Blue Devils, shout out to my Duke Blue Devils, because yes, I already told y'all the story, man. My pops, he UNC, I'm Duke. I don't know why that's how it was, but it was good to see them Duke boys, man, go out there and get busy the past 2 days, man. Proctor and company. I was like, all right, yeah, let's get it. I'm liking that. So vibes been good. Vibes been real good, all right? But yeah, man, definitely was a good little weekend, man. But the same, got to kick with the fam. Sometimes you got to just vibe with the family, right? You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, let's connect, let's vibe, let's talk. So things are going good. And shout out to my daughter. I already got to give her a shout out on the front end. My oldest, young KK, a.k.a. Kayler, got accepted into another college over the weekend, man. Kent State University. Shout out to Kent State, them Golden Flashes. I was like, yo, boo, that's pretty dope because that was the first school to ever offer me a scholarship coming out of high school. I was like, yo, it's crazy, Kent State. You know what I mean? So I like that for her, you know what I mean? But she done got a couple of them offers. I mean, a couple of, acceptance letters. I'm like, yo, man, shout out to the acceptances, man. Like, let's get it. So big time shout out to my boo. All right. So, hopefully things will go good as she's weighing these different decisions on where she would like to attend college. All right. But she admitted, definitely make my heart hurt. I was literally in here earlier today. I'm like, hey, bro. Who was I talking to? Craig. Shout out to Craig Bingham, man. I was on the phone with him, man, from a Pittsburgh Steelers. And literally, I was like, yo, I got a daughter that's about to be at college in like 6-7 months, man. He's like, yeah, it's like that. My kid's is old now, and they grown. I was like, yeah, but my kid about to be in college, man. I don't know what to do. He's like, yeah, just keep breathing. You can be all right. It's like, Lord. So here we are, man. But that's why I just be bonding with y'all, all right? Whenever it get weird, I'm just come up here and just start streaming with y'all, all right? So appreciate all of y'all being here with me tonight, okay? And yeah, shout out to Rod. I knew he was going to have some love for Kent State. All right, shout out to the Kent State people in the building, man. All right, yeah. Like I said, man, that's the first school to ever offer me a scholarship. Coach AJ Pratt was the position coach too. I'll never forget him, man. So shout out to the gang over there at Kent State, man. But you know what? I see y'all in here. I see y'all tapping in. Shout out to all of y'all that are here tonight, man. Y'all know how we doing on the late night. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, Cody James said, hey, you here for me? I respect on that, man. Respect. Yeah, and Jason King, yes, James Harrison, Debo did go to Kent State. Josh Cribbs went to Kent State. Funny story, he actually was one of my hosts on my visit up. I was like, yo, this is kind of crazy, man. It's like, yo, and then you see a couple years later him killing folk, running kickoffs back all the time with the Browns. I'm like, yo, this is nuts, man. So yeah, shout out to Kent State. And then Julian Edelman, he's the other guy that was a Kent State guy as well. And somebody, I want to say it was somebody else who was a Kent State guy too, isn't it? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but it was definitely somebody else, man. Man, Rod Dollar, that's crazy. He says, yo, Coach Pratt was the coach who recruited me. Yo, that's nuts. Hey, Rod, so tell me this. Did he look like Macaulay Culkin to you, bro? Because I swear that's what me and my family, we seen him. I was like, yo, it's Home Alone, bro. It's crazy. But that's what he looked like to me, man. Shout out. Yeah, Dree. Yeah, shout out to Dree Archer. Absolutely, he's a Kent State guy as well, man. Heck yeah. All right. They saying Nick Saban. Oh, Nick Saban played for Kent State. Okay. So, man, it's all right. Kent State got some action there, man. Salute to Kent State. And then obviously Gates. I'm totally drawing a blank on Antonio Gates. Now, granted, we know he was a hooper there, but yeah, I guess he is a Kent State guy as well, man. So yeah, it's like, yo, Kent State ain't that far. It's right up the road, you know. So we'll see. She, you know, considering there. RMU, shout out to Robert Morris University. You know, they had the little March Madness tournament appearance, so she was hyped about that. They showing her love too, a lot of love. And then we got Cal U as well. Shout out to Cal U, a little local vibe, all right? Shout out to the local people out there, all right? I like where we at right now, though. We got some options, you know what I mean? Still waiting on a few. So shout out to baby girl, though, man, all right? Shout out to baby girl. Ooh, X-Concert says any Pitt consideration. Actually, yes, that is actually, I think, the final one she's waiting on. Yeah, because everywhere else she shot great, low key. I mean, I'm like, yo, girl, man, hey, everybody giving you love right now, man. Take your time with it. You feel me? But yeah, we are waiting on Pitt. I think that's the final one. I think she's waiting on right now. So, you know, but we in a good spot. I'm like, hey, man, shout out to baby girl, though, bro. It's crazy, too, when you just see them start young and then they grow all the way up. And it's like, yo, we having college talks, life talks. Like, literally, before we came up here, you talk about life. Like, hey, girl, I ain't ready for that just yet. You got to stay young. You know what I'm saying? Homes and families and kids. Well, hey, easy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. But let's see. Mike T, no Penn State. No, she thought about Penn State, but she didn't. She ain't apply to Penn State. She was like, I'm cool on Penn State. I was like, dang, all right. Like, you know, I ain't tripping. Penn State ain't offer me, so you know I was feeling type way about Penn State this whole time. So I ain't tripping. But yeah, man, she ain't want to check them out. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, she did show Pitt a little love. I was like, we'll see. And she didn't include West Virginia. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Alrighty. But, man, let's tap in, man, because like I said, we do have plenty to tap in and talk about. So, you already know how we going to do this thing. Drop it in the comment section where you're tuning in from. So, that way I can give you that big boy shout out to start tonight's show. Hey, and of course, like I said, man, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button one time for the coach. Y'all know the drill, man. Let's do it. Hey, go on. Shout out to David Dupree, a.k.a. D.D. Smalls, rocking out in Florida. Rod Dollar in the 330, Youngstown, Ohio. Share a line, baby. Share a line. Mike Hood in the 614, Columbus, Ohio. And he says he's tired of waiting on a certain quarterback. Trust me, baby. I didn't kick my feet up. I'm just over here like, man, why we rushing it? Kick your feet up, get you your favorite drink, your favorite research utensil. If you know, you know. And from there, man, let's just ride the Aaron Rodgers ride right now. I'm enjoying the Aaron Rodgers experience. I'm not gonna rush it. Okay, can't rush it. X Concepts rocking on the 724 Claridge, PA. He says it's a windy Monday vibe. No, seriously on that, man. I was looking outside there. I'm like, bro, every time I look, like, yep, I don't want no parts of that. Glad to be indoors. Oh, the Brobarian all the way in Chesapeake, a.k.a. the Crib 757. Always appreciate you tapping in with me. And let's see, Heather Dope. Shout out to you, Heather Dope. You be rocking out, all right? From the heart, you know I appreciate you, Heather. You know that in the 717 Central PA, all right? I'm going to have to open up them phone lines one time and get you call in, all right? But shout out to you, definitely. And Calvin F in the 270. Owensboro, Kentucky. Shout out. Hey, and shout out to James Skicker as well, man. You know James Skicker always rocking out in Jersey too, man. Appreciate you rocking out the way that you have been and bust down in the Yay area. Big time respect to you, baby. Big time respect. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple supers on the front end. Shout out to Let's Go UW. He says, yo, Moats, do you have a P.O. box or something set up still? Yes, I do. In fact, let me pull up the address. I be forgetting that address sometimes, man. All right, so I'll make sure I see you the right address. All righty. So the address is, all right, make sure I got y'all pinned down. All right, so anybody want to send anything, all right, or you want some, just I'm gonna pull up on you and try to beat you up. Don't do that. I ain't saying do that. All right, but the address is, if I get the thing up. Where you at, bro? Hold on. Oh, nope. That ain't. I almost gave you the wrong address. That would have been a bad thing. I just wait on it. Yo, why is it so hard to find the dang address, man? Where are you? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Give me a second, man. I got you. I don't have it right now, but I'm going to find it in like 2 seconds. Oh, now I have it. All right. So the address is 1597 Washington Pike. All right. Washington Pike. And it's Suite A38-106. Bridgeville. That's one word. Bridgeville, PA 15017. All right. I knew I had that joke, bro. I was like, hold on. Now y'all see why I was forgetting it, right? And yes, Cody James, I was feeling a little pressure, man. Jeez, man. Shout out to Benjamin, man. Yes, you made the live. You caught me right when I was getting the pressure put on me, man. Dang. Hey, let's go. You done put me on the spot. I'm gonna put the Addy in the joint, all right? Sheesh. Just in case you ain't catch all that, all right? Sheesh, Louise. Have me really over here about to start sweating bullets. I said, hold on, bro. I know this. I didn't want to give you the wrong address. Missed one of them things. Here we go. All right. Boom. All right. Okay. Boom. All right, now you got it right there. I'm going to pin that joint for a little bit too, all right? Now you solid. Now you copacetic, baby. Shout out to Let's Go UW, all right? Shout out to Let's Go UW. Daggone, preach ass. All right. Then let's see. Let's Go UW also says, thoughts on Najee's comments in the press conference and the interview. I'm going to be honest. What he said doesn't surprise me in the slightest bit. All righty. So clearly, Let's Go UW was in the show. He was in the pre-show meeting. All right. And he was a part of that conversation because, yes, that is actually a part of today's show. So you already know the drill. Hit the like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe either if you're new to the channel. All right. Because Let's Go UW, like I said, was a part of the show prep and he knew to prompt this question. So I do appreciate you on that. But yeah, man, when they were asking in the sense of, what's, Najee's comments in his press conference, man, to basically summarize it, he felt that offensively we haven't really had an identity or just leadership on that side since he's coming to the NFL. He talked about how a lot of the leadership predominantly has been on the defensive side of the football, and he's felt like they have had an identity. They have, the answers for themselves, but for, finding that offensive guy that he could kind of lean on or, kind of show him the way and have this offense have a true identity. He said he just never really had that. And then he referenced, just young players, obviously being out there. And that was more so in reference to Kenny. But he also, just kind of talked about the positive parts of being out there, with the Chargers and stuff like that. And to me, man, I think it really boils down to this. Not a shot. I think he's just being honest. And from his perspective, that is valid to an extent. And the reason I said to an extent is this. We don't consider Big Ben or Russ to be young quarterbacks, but at the same time, for what he's talking about, I'm sure he feels like the majority of his time he's been here, he hasn't had that guy at quarterback. And that's, the reality of it. When you don't have that guy at quarterback, you feel as if you do not have an identity on that side of the football. Just speaking from experience, when I was in Buffalo, my 4 years there, we had a lot of different quarterbacks. Trent Edwards, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Then after Ryan Fitzpatrick, we went Thad Lewis, Jeff Toole, E.J. Manuel. Yeah, and that was all during my 4 years. And then they went through, let's see, E.J. Manuel, Kyle Orton, Tyrod Taylor. And then I think Josh came in. So, yeah. And for a while, it just felt like, there was no identity. You could be dominant on defense. You could feel great about your defense. And at times, that's what we felt. But when it would come time to actually, close out games or find ways to win games, you just never really felt like the offense knew what way they would want to attack or how they could attack in terms of like having that bread and butter. Like when we talk about the killer beat era, we knew, man, you can either get that rock the L Bill, big or AB could get off, or Seven could put that cape on and do that hero stuff. When Najee came here, man, we really haven't had that. And that's part of what they've been trying to find, whether it's, okay, you should have moved on from Ben before you drafted Najee, whatever, right? Or was it, all right, you took the chance on Kenny Pickett thinking he could come in and be the answer. Unfortunately, he wasn't. Was it, okay, you thought maybe Russ could come here and be the answer. Unfortunately, he wasn't. But the constant through all of that has been Najee. And we talk about Najee, man, the 4 consecutive seasons, 1,000-yard rusher, and how he faces a ton of criticisms as if he's been the one who hasn't performed, as if he's been the one who didn't live up to, his kind of draft status. And when you compare him to obviously the play of others who were also higher in draft picks or had, more compensation, yeah, he's performed at a higher and more consistent rate than those guys. But the criticism that he's faced has been a lot louder. And I'm sure he felt that as well. And yeah, when you get a chance to finally talk about those type of feelings, you finally get a chance to talk about the differences when you see another perspective, when you see another side of it. Yeah, it will make you say certain things. It will make you, feel some type of way. But this is also expected, man. When you go to the new spot, you just got paid out there. They didn't pay you here. So you feel some type of way. It's nothing wrong with that, man. Like you put your blood, sweat, and tears. You put your heart in this day. We all feel like that, man. And that's why I said this. Like, I don't have an issue with anything that he said. But at the same time, it's like, every organization has that. Every organization has something. You know what I mean? And it's just, when you first get there, everything feels great. Everything seems perfect. But once the season hits, man, then you start to see like, all right, bro, y'all got some nonsense over here too. But right now, he at the gravy spot. It's just the honeymoon phase. So, like I said, man, I don't have an issue with it. I do feel like, man, we are still trying to find an offensive identity. But any team that doesn't have a franchise quarterback or a true QB1 is searching for an identity. I don't even say QB, I say franchise guy, because Daniel Jones was a QB1 in New York. And we saw it even with them. It was like, yo, what are y'all trying to do? Y'all don't really have like, what are y'all? So it's like, if you don't have a franchise guy, yeah, you don't have the identity. The identity is, hey, Najee, man, you just keep running this ball, man. We're going to stay afloat. Defense. All right, I'm going to need y'all to stay locked in. All right, hey, special teams, be perfect. And tread water at quarterback until we can figure out that answer. That's the reality of life in the NFL when you don't have the franchise guy. And unfortunately for Najee, he just hasn't experienced it. Now, I anticipate him feeling way different in LA because you got Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is a franchise guy, man, or fringe franchise guy for the people that, have a little bit harder stance on them. The kid's talented as heck though, man. They have a definite identity out there. They have a coach that understands direction. And, for that, I think he will still feel good about, from a coaching standpoint, he'll feel good there. But yeah, the big difference for him is going to be, man, Justin Herbert. Defenses can't play Justin Herbert, or defense can't play Najee the way that he's been played here, because that quarterback out there is something that we haven't had since Najee has been here. That's the difference for him, man. So he should enjoy it out there. But like I said, man, he will see that every organization has flaws. Every organization has certain things that they do really well, that they thrive in, that's going to make you feel great. And then they also going to do things that you're just like, bro, I don't really agree with this. I kind of feel some type of way about this. But as long as you keep coming up there, do we supposed to do, man, everything going to be fine. Seattle will say, yeah, I trade GP for Justin Herbert tomorrow. I was here yesterday, jeez. But you know how it is, man. It's like, if you got that type of quarterback, heck yeah, man, everybody want to go play for that. You're trying to find the Herberts, the Mahomes, the Allens, the Jacksons, the Burrows. Like, come on, man, you know this. Heck yeah, it's a quarterback league, man. And you either have that guy or you don't. But if you don't, you got to figure out how to make all this other stuff work to at least keep you relevant. And that's what the Steelers have been doing in the interim. But it does weigh on people, especially when you throw criticism in there. Now you talking to Najee, you telling him he shouldn't get paid a certain amount of money. And it's like, bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that. And that's the part for where when we're talking just simply Najee, I can't understand why he would say what he said. And, like I said, well, I ain't got no issues with it, man. So, like I said, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, though, man. Drop it in the comment section, man, how y'all feeling about, what he said, man. Because, can we really fault him? Think about what he's had to play with. What has been the identity since he's been here? All right, let's see. But yeah, that was funny, though. All right, so Kenneth Moses says, 1,000 yards shouldn't be the standard anymore since they play 17 games. 1,000 yards was the standard for 14 games. So I think it should be 1,200 yards. And I think that's fair, too. But the problem is you still don't get people that consistently run for 1,000 yards. That was the thing that makes Najee still stand out, is even when you break it down to what you just broke it down to and you look at the amount of guys that still have done it or did not, you're like, man, it makes him look even more like an outlier than the norm. But the problem is, as an outlier, he doesn't have the full outlier, package of characteristics, which is that you can take that thing 100 or you can run through everybody and go 100. Like, he don't have that part. But he's more a statistical anomaly than he is average, just by way of the 1,000 yard, 1,000 yard, 1,000 yard, 1,000 yard. That's, like I said, what does separate him. But yeah, as much as we would love to just minimize it and say, yeah, man, anybody can get that. The problem is we don't, in terms of the consumer, account for the injury uptick. Yeah, you add that extra game, cool. Dudes also don't play in that extra game at times. Dudes don't play all the games in the season at times because of the added, element to that, man. So, shoot, we seen with Saquon, it was like, man, how long until he played a full season, right? McCaffrey. It's like, bro, you had like a couple full seasons. Then it's like, yo, man, it disappeared a little bit on us, right? Kamara. It's like, yo, we can name all these like nice backs, but you start looking, you like, yo, they ain't got 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. Heck, Kamara had just got his 1,000-yard season, right? So that's the part with Naj where it's like, yo, I can understand from his perspective where, yeah, what's the identity, man? Because I'm doing my part. And y'all tell me I shouldn't get paid, but I'm doing my part. And it's like, yo, he is. But that's the part where, like I said, man, we all are making our business decisions. And that's what the Steelers did by saying, hey, man, we wish you nothing but the best. Go out there. He won his financial element in terms of getting, was it 5 guaranteed up to 9 potentially in LA. So from his perspective, he has to feel good about that. Offensively, he's going to be going into a situation that, at least on paper, should be one of the best offenses that he's been a part of just because of what you have at quarterback, right? So it should benefit him. And then for our side, we're going to see, okay, we didn't spend the money on Najee. Cool. Let's see what we continue to build out over here, along with how we continue to replenish that running back room, right? Because right now, we're not going to just go out there and just rock what we currently have. Nah, we're going to add something else in there. So that's the part where it's like, okay, let's see what that looks like in comparison to Najee's production. And, whether we're talking the immediate comparison and also from just what Najee did while he was here comparison as well. That's what we'll see what's going on with it, But yeah, it's definitely one of them things right now, man. It's definitely one of them things. But shout out to Naj, man. Shout out to the running backs getting checks, man. That's the thing that I like right now, man. Let them RBs get a little bankroll on them, man. Get a little bankroll. All righty. Let's see. All right. Oh, we got the homie AJ Martinez. Shout out to AJ Martinez as well, man. Always good to have you in the building with us, And he says, RIP to the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, Big George Foreman. Nah, man, RIP to George Foreman. Yes, we did lose him. That was over the weekend. Yeah, man. Shout out to George Foreman, though. George Foreman was an absolute animal, man. That's one of the ones, man. I remember just, like I said, growing up, the boxer. like punch on you. Then he had the George Foreman grill. Then I remember him coming back as big George Foreman. This is my problem. I was so young, I never knew that George Foreman was actually like buff and like mean looking. I only knew George Foreman as like the big puffy, George Foreman grill guy. And then he came back big puffy heavyweight champ. I think I seen him beat Butterbean up. Matter of fact, low key, I think I seen one of them, man. Heck yeah. But I think of George Foreman though, man. It's like, yo, that dude gonna punch on you, man. He was scary. He was mean looking, man. And obviously, the historical fight, man. Him and Ali was at the Rumble in the Jungle, right? If I remember correctly, man. So, the rope of dope, man. Gotta let Big George, punch him all out. And then from there, wop, get out them. Classic movie, Ali as well, man. You can't go wrong with that either, right? But like I said, man, it's George Foreman, man. And like I said, if I remember correctly, too, one of the things I do like about George Foreman, all his kids, boys named after him. George Foreman 1, George Foreman the 2nd, George Foreman. I say, yo, you a bad dude, bro. You a bad dude. I love it. Like, I thought that was super cool. I thought I was gonna be able to pull it off a wifey. Wasn't going for it at all. But it was worth a try. It was definitely worth a try. But no, man, George Foreman like that though, man. Facts, man. Brandon Griffin says boxers said he was one of the hardest hitters. No facts on that, man. Like, George, man, was punching people out, bro. You like, God, dog. And like you said, as I got older and became more and more in depth with, just being a student of like just combat sports and just sports in general, going back and seeing just the history of George Foreman as, like I said, this like big diesel rocked up version when he fought Ali initially. And then you look, when he comes back and has that second title run, and now he's like the big dude, but you can still see the skills and he can still punch on you. You're just like, bro, it's George Foreman, man. Like, rock with George Foreman, man. So shout out to him, man. RIP to the, like I said, man, it's the Meineke, man. That's what I mean, a Meineke. Hey, get your brakes down. Get your mama that Meineke. Hey, get the George Foreman grill, man. Everybody had a George Foreman grill. All right? Growing up, everybody had a George Foreman. You know what the George Foreman grill was, man. All right? Come on, Mike, cuz we can't forget the George Foreman grill, baby. Heck no, man. Heck no. But like I said, man, hey, it's Meineke. I was like, yo, it's Meineke, man. I don't know. George Foreman over there to talk about that all the time, though, man. So shout out, man. Shout out to George Foreman, though, man. RIP to an absolute legend. So we will give him a moment of silence, man. All righty. Say, got me here to talk about George Foreman, man. That's one of them dudes. I was mad when I seen him. I said, no, not George, man. Cut it out. But big time impact, legacy. Talk about a dude, man. Shoot, never met him, right? But you see how I'm lighting up talking about him, right? That's how it is, man. That's what you want, man. That's what you want. All righty. AJ Martinez says, let's go 22. Congrats, Najee, running for 2,000 yards. Now, look, we didn't say he wasn't running back through that. All right. Saquon did it. I mean, why not? I think that, that's a little steep ask just due to the, explosives that you're going to need out of there, them 60, 70 plus yard tutties. But anything is possible, man. Anything is possible, man. So we will see. Najee's going to be in a great system, though, man. Because like I said, you can't stack the box versus Justin Herbert. He's proven that he is too good of a passer of the football to just play predominantly single high to account for the running game. Najee has proven also that he is a lot more consistent than any running back that's been out there with the Chargers. I mean, shoot, since Herbert's been out there, so he had Eckler for a little while, and then from there it's been a little revolving door. Yeah, because even when they brought out J.K., that ain't hit all the way. Yeah, so Najee and Herbert and company, man, I think that they're going to really appreciate each other as long as everybody can stay healthy out there. And we will see how that goes, right? All righty. AJ Martinez also says, shout out 5-5 and all the greats in the chat. Shout out to everybody that is rocking out tonight, man. Like I said, man, always appreciate y'all being here, man, especially during this time of year, man. It's March, man. We say, man, if you on the stream during this time of year, man, you really rock with the Steelers. or you just rock with me. All right. Or might be rock with both of us. All right. But either way, shout out to y'all. Okay. Cause yeah, it ain't like they got a game tomorrow. It ain't like they got a game in 2 weeks. You know, it took time. All right. But y'all really just in here vibing, all zoning in. That's how we do, man. All right. Cause like I said, I love doing this thing, man. Have a little fun kicking back with y'all on the late night before we, wind it all the way down. But that's the purpose of prime time, baby. You got to enjoy yourself. And then we also have AJ Martinez. He says, Foreman versus Ron Lau, 6 knockdowns in 5 rounds. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Man, you about to have me watching Diego or George Foreman highlights, man. Let's go, bro. Let's go, Big George. Shout out to Wally Lock. Wally Lock. Hold on, Wally. I've been looking for you, Wally. Yo, ladies and gents, man, we got Wally Lock in the building. Wally Lock asked the question. He said, yo, where's Deke? Oh, Wally Lock. Wally, I got to talk to you real quick, Wally, all right? Y'all hit that like button one time real quick. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to take a little quick sip, and I'm going to tell you what's going on, Wally, all right? Man. So, Wally Lock, what happened was this, man. He says, where's Deke? Bear with me because some of y'all have been here. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know about the story. But we were streaming. He was like, yo, where's Wally Lock at? And I was like, bro, Wally in the chat, bro. You know, Wally always gonna pull up, bro. Like, Wally don't ever miss. Like, he always here for a laugh. You know this. And he's like, bro, where's Wally at? He ain't comment. I'm like, bro, hold on, bro. Wally is gonna comment. Like, Wally always comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Wally Lock, bro. Like, Wally Lock is always here. So he said, bro, if Wally don't comment, he's quitting. He has to go. I said, bro, say less, bro. I want volunteers, not hostages. So I said, man, what up then? If Wally Lock don't pull up, then it's over. And we waited. And we waited. And we waited. And we was like, yo, X-Concept was like, yo, where Wally Lock? Bust Down was like, yo, I don't know where Wally Lock is at, man. Shoot, Trey was trying to call you. I'm like, yo, Trey, man, I know you just got here. Lord ass Gomez was like, yo, Wally, where's Wally at? I can't make this up. Mike T was in here paying for super chats trying to act as if he was you, Wally. I'm like, bro, Wally, come on, Wally. And Deke was like, bro, I just got to go. So from there, Deke, stormed off on me. And yeah, here I am. All because of you, Wally. So hope you feel good, Wally Lock. Hope you feel good. But that's ultimately what happened, man. Completely no exaggeration or truth to that story, but it sounds pretty cool though, right? All right, so no, that's not the truth. Wally Lock, you're not on the guilty end, okay? You're actually good. So no issues with you. We do appreciate you as always. But no, man, me and the homie, man, had a chat, man, right after one of our shows, man, a couple weeks ago now. I think it might be a couple months ago now. Shoot, but he was just like, you know what, man, after, was it 6 years we've been doing this thing? Ton of fun, ton of great moments, ton of success for both of us. But he was ready to just continue on, but spreading his wings as a single solo, content creator. And as a guy in my position, I was very supportive of it. And I said, man, hey, you have definitely done your thing, man, have earned, everything that you have. And we wish you nothing but the best, man. Go out there and spread your wings, man. Go kill it. So that's what it is, man. Ain't no juicy fairy tale behind the scenes. I wish it was. Then it'd be way cool. I drop with them like, hey, let me tell you, hey, come here to this stream. Let me tell you what's really happening. All right. But it ain't that. Yeah, it was literally, it was at first watch joking about they got breakfast mimosas at first watch. You said, bro, they got the grandmas in here getting turned. And yeah, he dumped me. No, he ain't dumped me, but technically he did dump me though. So technically I got dumped. So yeah, that's what happened though. But that's all the truth though. So there you have it, man. But that's what ultimately happened. All right, Wally Lock. So you should hit the like button twice since you done made me have to tell this story, man. And I'm sad now because I'm thinking about how you weren't here when I needed you, Wally. All right. Shout out to Wally Lock though, man. Shout out to Wally. Let's get it. Yeah, Hannibal, tell him, man. Wally missed the whole thing, man. We was waiting on you the whole time. It's definitely your fault. So now, Wally, that you're a part of the story, you know what's going on now. That's the running joke because this happened during off season. So we know come draft time, we're going to get a whole bunch of people coming back on. Hey, bro, where Deke been? We're going to have to tell them the story. All right. So whoever asks where's Deke, it's on them. Okay. Then when the season hits, we're going to do it again. It's going to be August, September. Oh, bro, where Deke? We'll hit him with it. Oh, I was waiting on you. It was you who was waiting on, man. Deke was waiting on you. I tell you now, all right? You're not the only person that's had this happen to. It's been a couple of y'all already, all right? So just know this is what we doing, all right? But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. And we got tons of fun, man, showing some love, man. Paying it forward with the upper room membership, man. So shout out to you being an absolute rock star at life, and to that individual that received that membership. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. AJ Martinez says, Deke left Batman to be the Joker. Nah, I do like that right there, man. Sometimes sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying, branch out to get all the way activated how you want to be activated. You just never know, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to cramp nobody's style, because I feel like, I got my own thing and I just like to do it. I like to do it. So it's like, bro, we ain't got to. It's all love. I promise. Okay? Never no hard feelings. Alrighty. Oh, I guess we are already caught up though. Wally Locke said Deke wanted a max extension. Dude, I listen, I take the Jerry Jones approach. Actually, no, I don't even say Jerry Jones because he liked to wait on it. I like to get my extensions done early. I don't even wait. I'll be like, hey, bro, do you want all right, what's the number? Anybody that's negotiated with me knows, man. Hey, I ain't hard to negotiate with, baby. No, I ain't hard to negotiate with. No, not at all, baby. So trust me, it was never any of that. All right, hey, we ain't tripping on that now. But yeah, man, life is life, man. And evolution is good. I mean, you think about it in general, though, right? How many people stay at the same spot for 5-6 years, man? Yo, that's a long time to just be at the same place, man. Some people say, yo, man, yeah. And then you got the others that, hey, man, I want to be at the same company forever. And that's dope too. Shoot, if I had it my way, I suppose I would have never left Buffalo, right? But it was like, man, it was dope to be able to experience Pittsburgh and then fall in love with it. But it's like, man, when you first come into a spot, you've been there for 4 years, you're like, bro, I don't want to leave. I can't go anywhere. Until you do, you're like, oh man, it's actually dope too. But then you'd be like, all right, with Arizona, you're like, all right, I could just stay here in Pittsburgh. It's probably cool. You know what I mean? So that's the part where for everybody, man, you gotta have to go through that phase of life, man. And for some people, it happens in their 20s, some people in their 30s, 40s. There is no right, wrong, or, oh, this is happening too late, too soon, man. No, it's just when it's supposed to happen for you, man. And that's the beauty of life, baby. Facts. All righty. Let's see. I think we got I guess I should talk about this one. Yeah, because we did have Aaron Rodgers. I guess he did visit the Pittsburgh Steelers. He blessed the city with his presence over the weekend. I think that was Friday when we got the reports. I think it was Jerry Dulac was the one who said that he came into town, man. Spent 6 hours with the team, meeting with the coaching staff. I suppose, man, just talking about everything, right? What I'll say is but to also give context, did not leave with a contract. And the reports did say that no deal was imminent, but this was just a productive just meeting, I suppose. So what I look at it is like this, man, or what I'll say is from personal experiences. When you go on a visit, man, one or two things usually happen. Usually you're not going on that visit unless you really want to get a deal done, or you got to go out there and get the first stuff taken care of, which is the medical stuff. Talk philosophies. They want to check to see, okay, how healthy are you? And then after I get my doctors to look at you, man, let's come in here and let's get in the classroom, man. Let's watch some tape together. Let's talk personality wise. Let's talk, what do you see for yourself this upcoming season? What are you looking for in a team? What do you think we offer and what do you offer us? Those are the type of conversations that typically happen on visits, right? Now, like I said, from my experiences, man, when you take that visit, usually the deal is getting closer to getting done, finalized. These are like the little final details of it. I need to see you in person. I need to talk to you in person. Rodgers is obviously a little bit different with his timeline. And I think we're still seeing reports about him still having interest in the Vikings, even though the Vikings have went down and said that they're rocking with JJ McCarthy. So with that, once again, you're in this spot where now it's like, all right, Rodgers, we appreciate you, pulling up on us. Like, that was exciting. A lot of people have buzz was all kind of over here like, oh, hey, bro, hold on. Let's see what's something about to go down. Could it be? Could it be today? I just never know. I mean, we've been waiting all week, waiting all 2 weeks. What was going on here? But nothing came from it. So here we are, right? Here we are. So we will see what comes from the visit, man. But in terms of just the initial No, nothing new. I will say I think it's a step in the right direction because, like I said, as a player, man, why do you want to fly here if I don't have interest in signing with you? But at the same time, you could also be just trying to use the Steelers as leverage. And if he's trying to either get a better offer somewhere, I don't know where he's getting that because the Vikings seem like they have kind of changed directions. And then obviously when we're talking about the Giants, just question them as a whole roster-wise versus our roster. I think we're closer to what Rodgers is probably looking for than the Giants at this stage. But once again, it's like if he's just using the Steelers and taking the visit here as a pawn to play against one of these other organizations, I've seen that. And for some people it works, others it backfires. And it could go one or two ways with us where we still stay involved or still stay a part of the waiting game, which, when we last talked about it, I was cool with that. I'm like, yo, it's Aaron Rodgers, man. You got Mason Rudolph. You still got the draft coming up. But yeah, there's Aaron Rodgers. He is the best option on field talent wise for 2025 compared to anybody that we're going to have the legitimate chance to get. That's just how I personally feel about it. But I can also understand it's like, yo, I'm tired of waiting on him. That could also be true. And that's why, like I said, you go out there and you get the Mason. And eventually it's like, man, something has to give. Either the Steelers say, man, we're tired of waiting on you. We're going to move in a different direction. And that could be, 2 weeks from now. Who knows? Or Rodgers says, all right, I'm done playing these games and this is the team I want to choose. Hopefully we get one of them sooner rather than later because, like I said, it simplifies so much more for us. But to me, the visit is still a positive. I think the visit is a step in the right direction in terms of getting close to a conclusion, whether that is him showing up and signing or him saying, bro, I'm going somewhere else. But I think we all are kind of getting, just a little fatigued with it. And that's the problem with the public negotiations. And, when you allow it to draw out the way that it's been drawn out from a time standpoint, it kind of loses a little bit of the allure. Kind of makes you, resent it and get a little bit more negative, thoughts when you think of it. Kind of like when we mentioned Brandon Ayuk. At one point, everybody was on cloud nine about Brandon Ayuk. Couldn't wait to see if that would, materialize for him coming to the Steelers. And then by the time he finally decided to go back to San Fran, he was like, yo, I don't want to hear the word Brandon or Ayuk ever again. Like, I need time. Like, chill, bro. And with Rodgers, like, man, you about to start getting it closer and closer to that just because of the way, that you've been publicly up to this point. And then obviously how he's been conducting his free agency and the timeline that he's trying to operate with. Like I said, this is part of who he is, though. And he's earned the right to be like that. But that doesn't mean that just because you've earned the right to be like that, we got to like it and we got to accept it. And I think that's what we hear or what we're seeing amongst Steelers Nation, and even obviously with the organization, how some of those players have spoken on Rodgers, even though we did see Cam go back and clarify. He was like, man, I won't try to, do nothing weird. I'm just basically saying, like, we got to have urgency. And I'm with you on the urgency, man. Shout out to urgency, bro. Shout out to urgency. But shout out to Rodgers. As we still wait on him, right? So you already know the drill, man. Don't forget to hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel, baby. Shout out to AA Ron. And let me know how y'all feeling about waiting on Rodgers, man. Y'all down to keep waiting? Or y'all getting fatigued with it as well? Y'all tired of it? Y'all ready for him to sign? Or y'all ready to just kick it? Like, yo, we done with you. We're going to go somewhere else. Huh? I don't know what the options we feel are better for 2025. But y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, baby. I got time. I'll wait. I'm going to take a sip of this here. I got lemon lime Gatorade tonight. Little man came in here and took one of my Riptide rushes, man. He been home sick, all right? Boy, took my Riptide. I said, hey, little dude, man, get about the private stash, man. You go take the little boy Gatorades, the half. Y'all tell me if y'all do that at y'all household. Y'all got like the adult section, big boy Gatorades, or big boy drinks, and then you got the little kid section. But take the little half joint. You know the little midget size one, man. Be taking the good stuff, bro. You know the deal. All righty. Heather Dope says she's over the waiting game. I feel you on that. I do. I could definitely feel you on that. David Decker says trade up for Arch Manning in 2026. I can dig that, but we're going to do it in 2025, though, baby. That's the 2025 I didn't answer for, baby. I need that first. DL4191 says that living live Gatorade is peak though. No facts, man. Look, I've been on my like 90s vibe with my Spike Lee t-shirt. Shout out to wifey. She bought this for me for my birthday. So I've been on like all just like 90s Gatorade. I had me some Jordan 5s on today. I'm like, yeah, man, I just need to hit me some Onyx. Slam. You know what I mean? Let me hit some 90 by Nature in this joint. Like that's my vibe today, all right? Here we are, holla if you feel me low, the cup and feel me flow. All right, I'm just, it's what we doing. It's what we doing. Okay? Let's see. Now, Juan Mercedes. Oh, I don't know why I said your name like that. My bad, Juan Mercedes. Jeez, Louise. I was feeling real loud. It's smooth. But my man says, I'm cool with waiting until April before the draft. Oh, in terms of how long you're willing to wait for Aaron Rodgers. Okay, so April isn't too far off. And when you think about it, right? Wait until April, but still being before the draft, it doesn't kill anything one way or the other, largely due to the fact that it's not like we're missing out on a draft pick or we're missing out on another free agent. We kind of, it's either we're going to draft something in the first round at quarterback or we're going to have Aaron Rodgers and draft something at quarterback later on in the draft. You know what I mean? Like, it's one or the other. So, yeah, waiting until April, that doesn't hurt anything. We still do have time. I know for me, I'm kind of in that same thought process, man. I'm cool waiting up until the draft. After that, man, let's go get some. Let's go see what this draft talking about. And I don't want to leave out of that draft not having a guy, though. I don't want to do that because now I feel like Rodgers owns me and he going to set that price and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't want to be in that position. All right. Ooh, Malvo Desert says, Russ. Hannibal says, I'd sign Russ today. David Decker says, Mason for QB1. Okay. Jay Farrell is saying, yo, here we go with Russ. I can dig it. There. All right. And then Malvo Desert also says, with Russ, seeing they said he want $5 million for 1 year. Shoot, I think that might have been what he initially wanted. I don't know if that's the case now. Like I said, for me, man, the way that I look at 2025 best case options, I still have Rodgers as option 1 best case for 2025, and then Russ is option 2 best case for 2025. You know what I mean? Like, just in the sense of who is going to give me more production, who's going to give me more leadership, who's going to have me actually feeling like I legitimately have a chance to win and make a run in the postseason. Yeah, it's those two dudes in terms of priority 1, priority 2. Then after that, I'm still leaning more Mason than I am draft picks, just because he's more proven than those guys. And we talk about those guys and some of them having more questions than others. To me, yeah, that's why I said I'm down to wait, because we don't have to just, all right, man. No, the Vikings can say that because they got JJ McCarthy, who's their first round pick from a year ago, who they never got a chance to see. That's a different conversation. We don't currently have that. We got Mason Rudolph. It's different. Like, we can say what we want to say. We just saw Mason play last year in Tennessee. There's a reason why he was available. So even with that, it's like, yo, let's make sure we, take our time with this thing and make the appropriate decision. So I'm digging the April vibe. I ain't tripping on April. And that's why I said, man, if not that, though, Russ for certain. And we already got familiarity. All righty. Shout out though. Okay. I was trying to see if anyone else had anything on it, man. But yeah, man. So we will see, man. But yeah, Aaron, then pulled up on us, baby. Man. So definitely like that. Alrighty. Got a couple more supers that I'm pulled up in here as well, man. Shout out to all y'all too rocking out, man. Definitely appreciate you from the heart. All right, tons of fun says Aaron Rodgers did Peyton in a sweat lodge doing visits. What? Y'all don't know what you saying right there. Tons of fun. You say he did P.O. in a sweat lodge doing visits. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. But Rodgers is on it. Listen, whatever you say he did, he probably did it. All right. I'm just say Aaron Rodgers. Whatever you say he did. All right. Because he be out here wild. He's different. He's just unique. That's all. AJ Martinez also says, so we are saying we are in the dyadic process with Rodgers. Laughing out loud. Shout out to my one and only Michelle. Love you always. Let's go. Mason. Mason wins in Buffalo. Yo, that's tough. Why you gotta do him like that, man? Don't be doing all that. All right, don't do him like that. But yeah, shout out to you and Michelle. You know, it's always big love between y'all two, and I always appreciate that. And yeah, man, Mason does have potential, man. We've already seen Mason have success. We've seen Mason win games. The big question is, once again, can you expand on the small sample size to 17 plus games, including postseason? And then when the factors aren't slanted in your favor, can you still be that difference maker? Can you be an impact player? And can we count on you to do all those things each and every time? There aren't a lot of quarterbacks that have proven to be able to do that. That's why the ones that have shown any glimmer of that, they get paid nicely. And the ones that show that they can do that, they get the king's ransom. Okay. Hence the reason why we're all waiting on Rodgers right now. So I like what you're on, AJ. I like what you're on. And yes, if it has to be Mason, to me, I feel like we're settling on it, but there are still some pros to Mason versus the alternatives. All right. So I will say that. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, another super that popped up, man. Shout out to y'all with these supers in here too, man. Like I said, always appreciate y'all showing love, man, even on the late night vibe. All right. Let's get it. Let's go, UW. He says, if it's Rodgers, Mason, or whoever at QB, I don't think it's that much of a difference to put this much effort into Rodgers unless he's cheap. So I'll say this, man. If we solely focus on the dollar amount, yeah, Mason is going to always look better just because of the cheaper value. But if we're talking simply talent, to me, there is a very noticeable gap between Aaron Rodgers and Mason Rudolph. That's how I personally feel about it, even dating back to what they just did last season. So to me, I do think that there would be a difference, and I do think we would, experience more production at that position with Aaron Rodgers. And I think that that's also how the Steelers kind of view him, and that's partly why they're as patient with him. Because think about this, man. If Mason tried to take the approach that we're seeing Rodgers take, do you think that Steelers or any team would also allow him to kind of take this approach? Or would they say, bro, look, you either take this offer or we're going to go to the next guy? It's because of what he has shown he's capable of doing. And if you don't move the needle enough, you don't get to have that type of luxury, that type of privilege, that type of I operate and move on my own time. Rodgers has proven that countless times at this level, and that's why, yeah, a lot of people are willing to wait, even if he isn't going to be cheap. And I think that's the part too, man. The longer he waits, the more expensive he could potentially get, man. But if he wants to wait, you got a Mason, you hit that draft, and man, you let the chips fall where they may. And you say, bro, we're going to figure out the rest of this stuff this season, and we'll just, we'll run it back next year. We'll figure out what that draft looking like. And now we'll be talking about Arch Manning, right? It'd be a way different convo. But for right now, that's, kind of how I see it, man. So, we will see, man. We will see. All righty. Shout out to you, though. Let's go, UW. All right. Tons of Fun says, if it's true about Russell Wilson and Arthur Smith didn't get along, Rodgers is going to be like, oh, my beard. Nah, I'm dead serious with you, bro. If that is the case, and he thought Russ, he thought he had an issue with Russ, I'm like, bro, Rodgers don't go for none of that. Everybody know Rodgers is going to do what he want to do on his schedule, his type of way, and he going to tell you about it too. Don't play dumb with him. Like, he's on that. But it's because of his track race, because of, what he's proven at this level. Production-wise, accolades-wise, championship, and he has the bankroll to go with it. So that is why he operates with the type of confidence that he operates with, regardless of how it makes people feel. And that's why I'm saying, if you're bringing that into an environment with Arthur Smith, who's already, at least from the reports, had issues with Russ in the sense of that power dynamic, then yeah, there isn't a lot of optimism from my eyes that, oh yeah, that's just going to work out perfectly, because Rodgers is a guy that loves to operate the way that he wants to as it pertains to the offense. So we will see on that one, man. We will see. Let me check on the homie TG as well, man, because we're all getting closer. I know if you don't text TG ahead of time, yeah, he might catch you off guard. All right, so he might catch him off guard even worse. All right. Alrighty. Let's see. And Tons of Fun says, the peyote. I'm probably butchering this, man. My apologies on this. I'm learning a new word tonight, man. He says the peyote is a small spineless cactus which contains psychoactive properties. Oh, well, yeah, he's definitely rocking out with that right there for sure. So they say he did that in a sweat lodge during visit. Hey, you know what? It wouldn't surprise me. He's into all that holistic. That's what we call it, holistic, right? He's into all that. Yeah, I keep it simple. If it ain't just green plant based or, little tequila, little wine, yeah, I'm cold. Actually, I do a little whiskey, a little bourbon. I ain't tripping on that. A little rum. I ain't tripping on that. A little vodka. I ain't tripping on that. But mainly plant based. All right, little red wine, little white wine. All right, try to stay elegant at this stage of my life right now. Okay, until we go on vacation and we turn it back up. I can't help myself. Alrighty. AJ Martinez says Mason is going for 30 touchdowns, 13 picks, 3,700 passing yards. AJ Martinez, if Mason does that, we're going to win a lot of games. If Mason does that, we're going to be making some noise postseason time. Okay? Me personally, I think that's a bigger ask of Mason. As we currently sit, I think we would still need to add some more pieces if he was going to be able to deliver to that extent. But if Mason gives you 30 touchdowns, 13 picks, and 3,700 passing yards, we are going to be winning a lot of football games, man, because that's production. That's dang good production for the position, man. So, yeah. But we will see. Because like I said, you just look at how many people have even given you that. That's a bad, that's bad Russ, that's bad Rodgers years. Those are the years that we look at them, we saying they fallen off because that's the type of stuff that their numbers will be equivalent to. But that's partly why we wait for the Rodgers and the Russes of the world and you just sign the Masons and whoever's, because that's difference. That number sounds casual. 30 touchdowns, 13 picks, 3,700 passing yards. Yeah. Now show me how many quarterbacks have done that just in the past couple years, let alone done it multiple times. Just not a lot of them dudes out there, man. Heck, Geno Smith is $100 million quarterback because that's a him stat line right there. All right. It's like, and Geno might give you 4K on it. Like, yeah, that costs you $100 million, man. We turn our nose up at the rest and say you was, but it's like, bro, that was the Denver stat line. That's Denver. Yeah. Like, you can win a lot with that, man. You can. If you got the beat, like for us, if our quarterback is giving us that, we're going to win a lot of football games because we win a lot of football games with our quarterback's not giving us that. So, yeah. Shout out to AJ, man. I like it, though, baby. I like it. 30 touchdowns, 13 picks, 3,700 yards. Yeah. I like it. I ain't tripping on that. At all. All right. AJ Martinez also, man, paying it forward like he always does. Being an absolute rock star at life like he always is. Shout out to you. And gift the Upper Room membership to whoever this individual is. So to that individual, welcome to the Upper Room. Yes, indeed. Man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Let me take a sip out of the Yes, Indeed water bottle, man. All right, man. What we call it, vintage now. The Artemis experience with Deke was going to be the 50K giveaways, man. We had a ton of Artemis experience with Deke merch that was, going to be a part of the do wave. But you know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is this one, the giveaway time, because it's almost giveaway time, all right? I'm just trying, wait a little while, make sure these numbers is numbering. I'm just give away the vintage collections, all right? With the With Dekes. And then we'll get to new collections without it. Such is life. Evolution. But yes, indeed. Alrighty. And then let's see. AJ Martinez says, good job, University of New Mexico men's basketball team. Go Lobos, getting past the first round. Nah, shout out to the, New Mexico, man. Yeah, go out there and get your little win in the postseason. Why don't you? Get your little win during madness. I like it. Like I said, man, I was locked in on Duke Blue Devils, man. All right. Was loving what I was seeing. Guys that started out good in the first 2 games. I'm like, all right, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. So let's do it. And then Tons of Fun says, first, it was the man purse. Now wine. Hey, yo. I feel attacked. Tons of Fun. Tons of Fun. That was personal. Does you get on me for my purse? My all right. Hey. I be leaning into my purse too. All right. I don't even care no more. Shoot. They used to be like, yo, man, why you wear it all the time? Like, cuz it's nice. It's Louis too. It's nice. It has all the local compartments. I just put everything I needed there. All right. I wear that thing all the time, man. But yeah. But I for certain, I once frowned upon man purse words. I once frowned upon it. I was a backpack only guy. But now, yes, I've crossed over. Yeah, I'm full on. I throw that thing on, but I throw that thing across the chest. You see the straight bit of boot, and I got a little accessory on my back. Yeah, man. So when I throw the wine with it, now I will say I don't do the wine with the purse at the same time. All right, I usually do the wine at the crib, take the purse off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. All right, Leah, it is a merch. There you go. It's merch. All right, merch it. Okay, it's a merch. The reason why I just simply called it a purse was this, man. When my oldest daughter, like I said, she's a senior in high school. She said, yo, Dad, all my homegirls, they think you mad cool. Cause they be like, yo, he show with the purse. I'm like, he don't care. He know he cool. He know he a boss. It's like, yo, why they gotta call it a purse, bro? It's like, yo, it's a crossbody. He's like, nah, that's the purse. I was like, you know what? Bump it. I'm gonna lean into it. Then you tell all your friends I got the purse. Then when I pull up, then all right. So it's a lot of bankroll in that purse. Let me stop joking. I'm feeling good about my little purse. All right. So yeah. I thought my little thing on, man. All right. Yeah. Who would have thought, man? I for certain, I'll never forget. She's like, yo, he ain't wearing no purses, man. What you mean purse? Nah, I be in this joint like, look, bro, I ain't tripping. Okay. Yeah. Prime said it's Louis. So I'd be like, yo, it's Louis. All right. It's Louis, so you do what you want to do. All right. So, yeah. Shout out to the purse wearers out there, all right? Yeah. And yeah, tons of fun. Ain't nothing wrong with a little wine. They say wine's supposed to be healthy and elegant. I be feeling real bougie. Me and my wife be laying in the bed watching all this ratchet TV stuff. We watching right now, man. We just tapped in. What's the show we actually watching? Oh, because it was Love and Hip Hop. We've been on Love and Hip Hop. That's like an OG classic. But, man, what is it? Oh, my. Temptation Island. It's this like crazy dating reality TV show where you're supposed to be a couple and you go into this island with single people trying to talk to you. It's like, yo, so I be in there drinking my little red wine, like, yo, sniffing everything, like, because we elegant. All right, so yeah, don't you be judging me, all right? Tons of fun that came at me, man. Kept purse, kept wine thing going. Tons, what's next? Tons, what's next, man? Let's go. Hey, Rack 7, man, you gotta chill, man. Don't be coming at me like that. Look. All my guys out there know. When you married or you got a significant other, yeah, man, you gonna watch. It's a give and take. She don't want to watch all the action. I'll be over here like, babe, you want to watch Cops and Robbers, little mind rush, where they watching, on YouTube, everybody, the crazy cop chases. Like, I want to watch that. I want to watch football highlights. I want to watch some fighting. She ain't trying to watch that. So, man, you got to compromise, all right? So I'll be like, all right, bet. We're going to watch some of this ratchet TV. We're going to watch some of this. I can get down with this. You research a little bit. You watch that. Man, you be in that joint like, oh, Kiki really snapping. Hey, Alex and Josh. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, man, Ashley really said that. Oh, I'm telling you, bro. But shout out to life, man, and the evolution of it, all right? Shout out to one. Hey, shout out to the internet, bro. I knew it. If I said it on this show, man, somebody would have heard about it. Juan Mercedes says, yes, Temptation Island is messy as F, and I'm all here, and I'm here for it all. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I be tapping. I'm like, yo, they really up here like this. Don't even sound like a good idea. And me and wife be sitting here like, babe, what would you say if I asked you to come on this show? I'm like, what would I say? You asked me to come on. What? Either party. I'm like, that's it. I can't. But it's crazy though, bro. See why I said this girl put him on. I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's how it is, man. All right. You ladies, man. Y'all know what it up, man. She ain't trying to watch all that gangster stuff, man. That gangster stuff sound cool to your guys. No, with your ladies, man, you better put on that. All right. We about to be laughing at some ratchet TV, all right? It's super messy, though. Super duper messy. But shout out to Temptation Island, all right? If y'all ever get bored out there. My man, Bat 300 saying, what's the show with Aaron the Plumber? Oh, that's the YouTube joint. Shoot. Drewski had his little YouTube dating show. I ain't even get a chance to tap into that one yet. I'm like, yo, that's going to be the next one. I know it's foolish. Yep, I know it's foolish. So it'd be like that. And the Don Hefe Quan, he says, I'm not mature enough yet. That's the beauty of it. I don't be mature when I'm watching that. It just make you feel more mature at times, though, because you be like, oh, they crazy. There's no way. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Shoot, man. See, I told you I should have texted the homie TG earlier, man. Dang, my dude probably in there working right now, man. All right. Yeah, bust down. I'm telling you though, Drewski. I seen just a little highlights of it. That's why I was like, I gotta, like, me and wife, we're gonna lock in and like watch that. We just tapped into that Temptation Island and just caught us completely off guard, threw us for a loop. I'm like, oh, this is wild. This is wild. She said, what? It's episode 1, bruh. It's about to be crazy. So yeah, man. So we are right now. All right. But it be like that though, man. Like I said, it's a good part of life, man. Alrighty, H.M. Martinez showing more love with another super chat. He says, Uncle Rico can play QB in the Berg with the 2 wide receiver monsters. Evolution, revolution. And you absolutely right. And that's the part, to me, honestly, where I do feel confident in Mason as a default option, right? And what I mean by default is no Rodgers, no Russ. My big plan would have been Fields or Russ. We already knew that. Then after that, Rodgers came into the equation. Cool. But from there, it's like, man, I think that Mason Rudolph gives us a better chance of winning in 2025 than any of the quarterbacks that we are legitimately going to have a chance to draft in round 1 as we sit there, or even if we had to potentially move up. I still feel like Mason is better than a lot of these other guys not named Cam Ward. And even with, like I said, the guy that I still, me personally, lean towards is Shedeur. But even Shedeur is going to have a period where he's going to have to learn how to transition to this level in comparison to Mason Rudolph, who has already shown certain things that have already translated to this level. So that's the thing, once again, where I say, well, hey, if it's can't be this or this, give me Mason, play this year out. We know next year you do have multiple options at quarterback coming out in that draft that do seem to be a lot more appealing than this current crop. I think that could be best of both worlds. So, like I said, man, that's kind of how I see it. So even though I say like Mason by default, it's just I still take him over the other options that to me seem realistic without us having to mortgage the future, which we really ain't trying to do, right? We ain't trying to be over here like, oh, all right, trade TJ, George Pickens, and it's got to get that quarterback. You're like, nah, bro, we ain't signing for that. All right, we ain't signing for all that. Ty_2. Shout out to Ty_2. He says, get Jackson Dart in the first round, regardless if Aaron Rodgers signs or not. Or get Arch Manning next year. So to me, man, I love the Arch Manning element, man, because a lot of people seem to love him. I have not watched him enough to fall in love with him just yet. And you know how that goes, man. We always hear about these quarterbacks every couple of years, right? Or every so many years. The can't miss products. Caleb Williams, the Trevor Lawrence, the Andrew Luck. And I think Andrew Luck maybe, I want to say Peyton Manning. It had to be somebody in between it, right? But, you know, those type of, this is the next perfect prospect. This is the next guy, right? I don't get enamored with that, but for the people that do feel like early on they think that this guy could be the answer, I don't hate that approach of going to get him in a year. I would personally rather do that than get locked into something with players that I don't think are the long-term answers. And in terms of drafting Jackson Dart in the first round, I'm open to that as well, man. Dart looked good, man. The more I watch him, the more excited I get, but the more other people watch him, and nationally, he's talked about a lot more now. And they talk about him being one of those guys that has risen up from being a mid-round guy to a first-round draft pick to a guy that they don't think would even last to 21. That's a way different conversation when you're talking about drafting him in the first round. If we got to go into a top 15 or top 10 to get him, what do we have to give up to acquire him? Those are the things that we personally have to kind of weigh. And now we start to ask ourselves, is he worth what we would have to give up to get him asset wise? And how long does he take to get up to speed, etc.? But Jackson Dart's a good player, dang good player, man. I like what I saw from him, man. And like I said, the problem is a lot of other people like what they're saying from him as well, man. And the more he gets talked about, the more he gets known. Just like the kid from was it Louisville? The more he gets talked about, the more people get a chance to see him. Yeah, these dudes are shooting up draft boards because the premium on that position, the value that position holds, when you see anybody that looks like they have the characteristics to be able to do that at the professional level and be one of those guys that you can rely on for years. Yeah, man, those dudes don't last outside of that first round, let alone outside of the top 10. And Jackson Dart is being talked about like one of those guys as well. All right. Ooh, okay. TG talking. He got important convos going on right now. He's gonna hit me right back. No worries on that. We got time for you, TG. All right. Let's see. Tons of Fun also says, I'm not saying nothing. Nothing is more manly than man purses and wine and shoe collecting. Hey, man, you got Tons of Fun, man. Stalled me out, Tons of Fun. Now you're going to care about the shoe collection, man. Y'all know Kicking It With Moats is the sneaker channel for all my sneakerheads out there. Y'all know how we do over there, all right? New content coming soon over there, too, man. Man, we do drop like every day over there, though. But that's different. Shoe collecting is different. That goes back to like my childhood, okay? Because I was scarred as a kid. Y'all want to know my villain arc? I've always loved sneakers. Always loved them. But I was always that kid in elementary school, man. Every Christmas break, every Easter break, I see them kids come back with them fresh 5 Jordans that just dropped. And your boy was not on that type of time back then, all right? We were under the rules of you gonna get, 1 pair of shoes each school year. Choose wisely, either a white pair or a black pair. And then whatever shoes you had last year, that become your play shoes this year. And you got your 1 pair that's either white or black. I choose wisely. So you learn to take really good care of your shoes and keep them in pristine condition for as long as you can. So then you can start to build up a little bit of a collection. Even though my collection only consists of, I got some Jerry Stackhouse joints over here. Got me some Grant Hills over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the vibe, all right? But yeah. So now, things have changed a little bit. All right, I done worked a little hard, then changed my surroundings, got a little more disposable income, along with having a dope Nike deal for the majority of my playing career. And that opened the door for me to get the shoes that I collect now. Okay, so shout out to my shoe guys out there, all right, and gals. Okay, and my wine drinkers out there. Okay, that like a good little Merlot, a little Bordeaux. Okay, and then like, you know what I'm saying, a little cab. Okay, a little Chardonnay. All right, and then wrong with that. We go a little Riesling. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't you do us like that? Tons of fun. And don't man purses me plural. I got 1 man purse. It's singular. But it's nice, though. Shout out to Tons of Fun, man. Y'all hit that like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe, either if you are new to the channel, man. As y'all see, this is how we cut up in the prime time, late night, man. Make sure you research on the front end and, kick back and do what you do to enjoy yourself as we cut up like that, all right? Mike could say he's drinking some wine right now. See? Usually this is when I'm on my wine, all right? I usually got my research on my wine, and I kick my feet back, and it's, all right, we're watching today, wifey. All right, we watched The Night Agent. We done blown through that whole thing. Shout out to that. So now we on Temptation Island. All right, we'll see how long this lasts before we run through all them shows, and then you got to find something new, okay? So, yeah, I'm a wine drinker at night. I feel real bougie. It's supposed to be what you do when you, like, retire, right? Just walk around just elegant. Oh. Cody J said Night Agent was fire. See, I knew you knew about Night Agent. I knew I could talk to you about Night Agent, bro. Night Agent is a vibe, bro. If you ain't seen it season 1 or season 2, bro, you missing out, man. All right, but Night Agent was fire on that, bro. Absolutely. And then we still got to watch the last series of You. That one just came out as well, man. So yeah. Bat 300 says natural wine goes crazy. Okay, all right. Shout out to the natural wine. Shoot, man, my wife, she caught me some organic wine. It was it Sophie James? I think that's the company. I ain't gonna lie, I'd never had organic wine. I just went fired. I'm like, hey, bro, shout out to this, man. I've been there cutting up on the little Sophie James. All right, so shout out to Sophie James on her little wine. I dig it. I definitely dig it. Okay. All right, let's see what y'all talking about in this. What the vibe? What the gang talking about? Cody James, I need to watch The Recruit if you liked Night Agent. Very similar vibes. Okay, all right. Shout out to The Recruit then. Okay. Hey, the homie Kel, don't you do me like that, bro. Don't you do me like that. Talking about, we can't afford what you drink. Cut that out. Don't be doing. I'm regular like everybody else. All right. I'm just a guy. I'm just one of the guys. All right. I just one of the guys. I drink what everybody else be drinking. All right. I'm just a cool guy. I'm just a chill guy. All right. Don't you do me like that. Dang. All right. Oh, dandelion wine. All right, I'm gonna have to tap in. I have not checked that out just yet. Okay. And I see AJM over there getting it researching. Hey now, rock star. Love it. If you know, you know. I'm seeing there right with your Space Cadet. Hey now. Let's see. Tons of fun spinning the block, says, laughing out loud, all love Moats. You go, Glenn Coco. Hey, yo, stop it, man. You gotta chill on me, man. Just chill on me, man. I'm a chill guy, all right? I like my little purse. I like my little wine, all right? I'm still manly, though. I got a little couple hair on my chest. Got some whiskers on my thing, all right? Let's get it. Well, y'all funny tonight, man. I definitely rocking out with y'all doing it, man. So shout out to each and every one of y'all that are here tonight. Like I said, if you are enjoying what we on tonight, man, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Boy, talking about some slave boats, yo. I ain't messing with you, tons of fun. I ain't dealing with you today, tons. Jeez. And Mike could talk about, I ain't got no purse on me. I'm drinking my wine with no purse. Yeah. Now everybody put the purses up. All right, it's cool. But yo, you guys just look aggressive when you throw the purse on. Just look, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to make sure I got a little puff on me when I throw it. You know what I mean? Because otherwise they will look at you kind of side like, hey, bro, hey, what's that? So you know what I mean? Just make sure your back look big. You know what I mean? I did upper body today too, so I feel, yeah. Let's get it. All right. Oh, Mike Hood. Shout out to Mike Hood. He says, shout out Mr. Moats and to the chat. Gotta try some wine from, Paso Robles. Yeah. I think that's how you say it, right? Paso Robles. Yeah. I'm familiar with that wine. Be tasty. I'll be bumping with it. Absolutely, man. Good stuff. Yes, indeed. He says, I'm ready to start Mason, draft Will Howard, and just take a swing. And honestly, man, you've heard me talk about that combination as well. The Mason Rudolph to Will Howard combination, I'm fine with. I want, if we are going to go with Mason, a rookie quarterback drafted early, first round, personally, because obviously we don't have a second round pick. But to me, I'm with you. I do want another quarterback, whether it's Will Howard, whether it's Jackson Dart, whether it's Stroud, whether it's, I would bring in Jalen Miller if I had to. Me personally, though, I prefer Will Howard or Jackson Dart over him just because of the style. But I want one of those top talented, draft pick quarterbacks at least to come in here and compete against Mason, because I just don't want to give that position away. If you haven't earned it, if you haven't taken it and proven that you belong as QB1, I don't think that that's a spot you just, all right, man, you got this position. Now you got it. No. They can compete, man. So if it is Mason, bring in one of them draft picks. Make them compete. because that's going to push both of those guys, going to keep the urgency at the position in terms of how they prepare. And that urgency when you're preparing is ultimately what keeps you getting better, keeps that edge on you, man. And that's what you want. You want those guys, especially since they're young, having to have that, I haven't arrived just yet. Every single day matters, because at this level, to be great, man, to be just good, you have to do it every single day. I'm talking in this time of year, March, April, May, where you like, bro, nobody's watching, you ain't getting paid. Yeah, you still got to be doing it every single day then, because this is when you get a chance to do it on Sundays in September. You build that foundation now. Not everybody is on that though, man. And like I said, the way to kind of hedge your bet is make sure them dudes competing. So now you don't get to take time. You don't get to take time off. You want to go on vacation? Okay, are you training on your vacation? All right. Because what I'm saying now, all right, that has to be that mindset. You want that type of thing, man. And I think that by bringing in a high pedigree draft pick, that gives you that default, or it gives you that by default. And for Mason is also one of those guys that he's a competitor. He's been in this league. He's also experienced the nasty side of the league before, right? And that nasty side is you was drafted. Okay, cool. But they already had a guy in your position, Ben. All right. You never got the reps. Cool. I still want you to deliver and develop, though. We brought, different guys in and had them leapfrog you. Kenny Pickett, Mr. Trubisky. It's like, cool. I don't care. You gave us them 4 games. Cool. And it's like, you experienced that part. So what that does is this. It makes you feel like, man, I can't trust anything. The only thing I can trust is my preparation. The only thing I can trust is my ability. The only thing I can trust is if I make enough plays, they can't take me off that field. Simple and plain, man. And the only way to get to that is to, lock into that machine-like grind. Unless you have that God-given talent where you just wake up and it's like, you 6'7", you know what I'm saying, you 280 and you run 4.5, and it's like, for them dudes, you don't have to work as hard. And you see why some of them don't, and they have the careers they have. But for the guys that don't have that just God-given gift, right? Because all of us are talented to a degree, but you don't have that. All right, cool. Well, the way you make up for that is the work that you put in during this time frame when everybody, like I said, is chilling, they taking their foot off, they recovering, or they resting. It's like, bro, this is when you need to be grinding. This is when you need to be putting that foot down, man, and sharpening up on your skills, man. The things that you have flaws with and the things that you want to improve upon. It's like, this is when you do that. You can't wait till training camp, man. That's too late then. You can't wait till OTAs, baby. If you wait till OTAs and start trying to get it figured out, bro, you behind 8 ball 2 months easily. Just from personal experiences, man. Or at least that was one of the things that really helped me throughout my career. And I know some of the guys that I looked up to and also worked with. Turns to the Ryan Shaziers, the Vince Williams, the James Harrisons of the world, the Cam Haywards of the world, the Marquise Pouncers of the world, the Ramon Fosters of the world. Man, them dudes, man, we ain't waiting. You can't wait, bro. No, you better put that work in now. So, like I said, man, that's what I'm hoping. And like I said, with that rookie, you getting that talent. So that's going to give you some urgency. And then for the vet, in terms of Mason, you looking at that young guy, you saying, hey, bro, I got to hold you off. So I really got to lock in. But that's also what helps guys develop. And that's why I'm saying, man, Mason could continue to develop. We've seen him develop to a certain degree thus far. And now we want to see what can he continue to emerge into. But with all of that being said, there's also a reason why when we look at Aaron Rodgers, we feel how we feel about him. Because once again, the amount of all those things I just kind of laid out, he's proven also that, he's done that throughout his career. And his talent is also the big difference too when you're talking about work ethic along with skill. That's what makes him one of the elite of the elites of the elites. Like, we talk about Rodgers, like, this is one of the greatest of all time combos. That's a big difference, but that's because he has skill with that work ethic. So that's why he is what he is, man. But we will see. We will see. Alrighty. Oh man, I thought I was getting a dig on text. No. Well, I mean, I was getting a text. It was the group chat though. My boys they've been climbing my man down in Miami. Was it the receiver in at 5'1" and 4'9", 40? Yeah, Xavier. The chat been blowing up. They're like, hey bro, why you let your man do? I'm like, I don't know why he ran that, bro. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's still hurt. Let's say, but you don't run that. You don't put that on tape. That's on the hand timer too. You can't do that. Not a wide receiver. That bad for business, bro. That bad for business. But yeah. They've been texting me all day about that thing. Like, yo, did you see that? Oh man, I can't believe it. Da, 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 da. Like, it's like that. It be like that. Should open up Instagram. They was there going showing I think it was Tyrion Arnold. No. Which officer? My goodness. It was an offensive lineman. He plays Dolphins, I think it is. The Dolphins or Saints, one or the other. She was pulling up and comparing his 40 time to him. I'm like, yo, why y'all trying to do that, man? Don't do my man like that, yo. He just had a bad 40 day. You know what I'm saying? Bad 40 days happen. All right. That was a really bad 40 day, but it does happen, man. So, you know, it bounced back. But yeah, it's been one of them days for that man. Let's see. Okay. Oh, let's go. UW also says, man, did you see that minor league team in Baltimore's logo of a clam and a mitt is diabolical? What? No, bro. Hold on. All right. Hold on. I did not see this. You said some minor league Baltimore team. All right. Let's see what it looks. Let's see what we're checking out real quick, man. Because some of these minor league team logos do be kind of outlandish. They do be kind of wild, man. All right. Let's see. What we looking at? Let me see what we looking for. Let me see. I see Oklahoma City. I see some Knoxville. Chesapeake. Shout out to the crib. Okay. Y'all don't see this joint? Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see that joint, man. All right. Yeah, I do not see it right now, man. I'm going to have to. Oh, never mind. All right, here we go. Let's see. Come on. Oh, they talking about it. They saying, yeah, the Orioles minor league team new logo sparks controversy. We trying to see what the new logo is, man. Alrighty. Let's see what it is. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hey, bro, they wildin' for that. Yeah, they wildin' for that. Yep. This got to be fake, right? This got to be fake. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, bro. Yep. Is this real? This can't be real. No, y'all playing with me, man. I hope that's fake. Yeah, because that logo was wild, bro. Did they really think that was? There's no way they thought that was okay, bro. All right, I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole just for a second. I got to just for a second, man. Shout out to Let's Go UW. It's no way that that's the logo. I refuse to believe that this is the logo. Did they really they ain't make this no daggone logo, bro. Heck no, man. Heck no. But it is pretty funny though, man. But yeah, no way that could be the logo, bro. But y'all funny. I like your style, man. All right, I like your style. Let's get it. Tons of fun. Jobby Birds. The Baltimore Orioles. All right, just type in Baltimore Orioles minor league. Baltimore Orioles minor league logo. It feels parody-ish because it looks just crazy. But you type it in, you type what you think when you see it, because a lot of people did the same. Bat 300 did it. He said, I say, yeah, bro. I don't know about that one, man. All right. It's not a good look, bro. Chill. No, Tons, if I'm not describing that logo, you Google the logo. I'm not describing that, man. Heck no. David Decker says the alternate logo. It's just alternate to the alternate, all right? Shit. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, we got tons of fun. Also, he says, I only have one question. God, dog. Oh, and David Decker, you're right. It does say Chesapeake. That is the Chesapeake Bay Sox. No, it's not the Chesapeake Bay Sox. Nah, it was the minor league, or it was the Baltimore Orioles joint. I thought it was what it was called, right? But I didn't actually read the name of it. When I seen the logo, it threw me off. I was like, oh, I felt like I was in church. I ain't looking at that. That ain't on my phone. No. Che, is that? Oh yeah, it's the Chesapeake Oysters. Yeah. Huh. Shout out to the Chesapeake Oysters. Dang on. Is that really Chesapeake, bro? Like where I'm from, Chesapeake, that can't be like the crib Chesapeake, right? Like 757. That no way that cause oof. Yeah, that's a little wild. Oh, Bowie. Okay. Bowie. Whoo, Jesus. Oh, thank goodness. All right, shout out to Bowie then. Yeah, keep him up there, man. We don't want no parts of that Swayze TV. Shout out to you. Whoo, I was nervous. I say, nah, man, don't have us going out like that, bro. Don't you do us like that, bro. That ain't, no, can't be. Alrighty. Now I feel better. I feel way better now. Because, yeah, that had me a little concerned. Tons of fun says, I only have one question. Have you ever took the purse to the Steelers facility or in front of Mike T? Actually, I have. Thank you very much. I've done it multiple times now. 1, 2, because I've had the purse now for 2 years. Yeah, because I got a New York vacation, wifey's birthday. Yeah. So multiple OTA practices. It's been out there. Pictures included. Training camp as well, pictures included. So yeah, but this is the thing. You got to remember, man, when I'm there, the younger guys, that's like a thing now. Dudes carry purses, handbags like all the time. So it's not even like weird there because that's part of that, lifestyle, just the fashion and then, the high end stuff. So low key, they be looking like, yo, that's the Louis joint. Like, I know what you want. I be like, yo, I'm saying, yeah, I see you go right over there. I like, salute you, homie. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So that be that. So don't be tripping all the way. All right. But yes, I have been up there a couple times. I have been up there, man. All right. So yes. Jamal McCullough said, leave the man purse at home. Look, I was having my little guy with me, man. When you traveling with kids, I don't care. Little guy, he been 7, 8, 9 when I brought him out there, man. Y'all know how it is when you got little kids, man. You better have whatever you need with you, all right? So it'd be little snacks in there, all right? Little sanitizers in there, little napkins in there. Yeah, when he was young, he used to have a backpack. Like I said, it's kids, bro. All right, so you better be ready. So, it's perfect. It's convenient. Throw my joint on, all right? And no, Paulsky sense. No, I'm not Arthur Sharp, all right? Because Shannon Sharp, he different with his, all right? It's just two different styles. I'm still at that, all right? I've done the book bag before, though. I've had the book bag, man. I've had the book bag for a while, too, man. Actually, I got a lot of backpacks. I got, like, the regular, like, when I was playing, I had the high-end luxury, the Louis. I only break that off for special occasions. All right, now, I think I got my day-to-day. Another one of them giveaway things that, like I said, man, it's vintage now. Have my Yes Indeed Arthur Experience with Deke Nike backpack for my computer and stuff. It's been pretty fire. All right. But I do the combo. I had a purse and I throw the backpack and keep the computer and that's the work bag. All right. So yeah, don't do me like that, man. All right. But I get compliment on my little Louis. They be like, y'all like your little purse. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. Just throw my thing on, man. All right. Yeah. So shout out, man. It's y'all funny, man. And we getting on my drink like that, all right? Hey. I feel good about my little bag, about my little purse, okay? I feel real good. I be walking everywhere with it. I go to the little Steelers Nation radio, purse my joint, little Yes Indeed backpack, let's go, all right? Go down to the facility, purse, Yes Indeed backpack, let's go, all right? So yeah, then when I really want to get bougie, hey, look, man, swap the Yes Indeed up with the Louis, all right? Don't make this Louis on Louis, all right? Just say what you want, Louis. This is Louis. But man, life is good, man. I can't complain, man. It is funny though. I never thought I would be the guy that carries the purse, but it's like that sometimes. All right, so shout out to the purse carriers in the world, man. All right, guys and gals, hit the like button one time for the coach, and don't forget to subscribe, either if you are new to the channel. All right. Bad 300 say Moats carrying it totally in the bag. Hey, that's what Thugger said. All right, he say, bro, I got the purse, but I got that thing. Nah, y'all chill, man. I don't want no problems, man. I try to walk around this thing with no conflicts, man. I want to live the life of a Buddhist monk, but with benefits. Just shout out to wifey, So that's me. I be over here with some peace vibes, just chilling, but keep with wifey. All right, I don't want no problems with nobody else, man. All right, that's my vibe right now, man. So yeah. Let's get it. Tons of fun says the fact you call it little purse. Yo, I call it little purse because you keep calling it a purse, all right? Yeah, for me, it's my little dope little bag. Y'all know, hey, look, like, where that bag at, bro? You see my bag right here? My purse? Not the bag for the other one, the Louis. Yeah, right, word. Appreciate you. Look, you be seeing me on all little pictures, man. Me and wife, we go to the little school, you know what I'm saying? Check out my little guy, my little girls and stuff like that. Be in the picture like that, bossed up. Purse on my joint showing. Shout out, man. It's a man bag. There it is. Yeah, it's a man bag. Shout out to Mike Cook on that. Shout out to the man bags of the world. Yeah. Jamal, so you can't call it no person. All right, I'm learning. I'm gonna work on it. All right, but I be feeling good. But it's real convenient. I tell you that. Yeah, it keeps the pockets a lot more free now. Okay, but you get my, you know the little thing. You get my bag. You get my purse. Yeah, man. Yeah, that one. Yeah. He said you got called the blicky bag. No, man, that's too aggressive right there. All right, like yo, the one. Be like, let me get the Louis. With the Dior on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the little Dior, little Jumpman, little Jordan. See what I mean? Like, I got little defining characteristics on it to let you know it's mine. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, but it look good though. It look good. Hey, look, wifey love it, so that's all that matters. Huh. All right, went in, done. You know that's the flex. And Juan Mercedes, man, we waiting on the homie TG, man. Actually, he said, you want to know the truth? He talking shop. He in a big boy meeting right now, man. Him with the boss man, Mike Vick. You know that because he is the current defensive coordinator at Norfolk State University. And yeah, them boys in the heart of spring ball right now, man. So I say, yeah, bro, I get it, man. If you get out, text me. If not, it's all copacetic. I got another topic we about to hit anyways, but that's what's going on with the homie TG right now, man. They trying to win a championship down there at Norfolk State, man. Turn the program around, and them dudes been doing a great job, man. Just in terms of creating some buzz down there around that football program. In terms of Mike Vick, and obviously TG as the defensive coordinator. Mike Vick, former Pittsburgh Steeler, and just NFL football legend, is the head coach down there, man. But yeah, them dudes in there, man. Put him to work, late hours. You know how it goes, man. What we always say in Pittsburgh, we not paid by the hour. All right? Meaning, I don't care how long it take to find the answer. You find this day on answer, man. So that's what they on right now, man. But when they get, finished up, if they do have time, if the homie TG got time, man, we're going to lock in with him tonight. If not, like I said, we'll spin the block on Wednesday with him, man, like we always do. No trip either way, all right? But I be so happy for my dog, though, man. I'm telling you all the time, man. I'm in that stage of life where I be like, yo, I feel like all of us are winning in various stages. Like I look at Vince, I look at Shay, I look at TG, I look at Deke, I look at the homies. I'm like, yo, we up right now, man. Like, let's keep running it up, baby. Let's keep doing it, man. So that's the cool part, man. So when I look at TG, I'm like, bro, you really in this day go enjoy DC like at the college I grew up watching. Like Norfolk State to me was like my first college experience, like going to a campus, seeing big, like just, oh, it's a band in school. I'm probably like 6-7 years old, man, going on Norfolk State to watch them play on Saturdays, man, Labor Day Classic, stuff like that, man, Battle of the Band, stuff like that. So to have TG actually back down there as the DC, bro, it's so trippy to me, man. I'm like, bro, you touching my nostalgia right now. Like, you already my dog. Like, that my boy, that my man them. Like they said across the pint, that's my man them. That's my man them, all right? That's my man them right there. But yeah, man, man, so he back there coaching Norfolk State. I'm like, oh, bro, come on, man. Like, hey, you might not have a fan, but I'm your fan. You feel me? Nobody else might be a fan of you, but I'm your fan right now, bro. Cause like, yeah, like I said, that's my spot, man. So it'd be like that, bro. It'd be like that, man. All righty. Let's go. UW says TG buying oyster merch. Hey, look, I hope not, man. That if they really selling that oyster merch, man, y'all, hey, just be careful you wearing that, all right? Just be careful you wearing that stuff at, man. Kenneth Moses, shout out to you. He says, yo, Moats, did Norfolk State or Hampton offer you coming out of high school? Actually, they did. They just came along a little bit too late. And it's funny, man, hearing the behind the scenes of the guys that were actually at those universities and how they tell the story of me receiving my offers versus from my perspective receiving those offers. Like Norfolk State, like I said, man, Norfolk State and Hampton. Man, I grew up 10 minutes away from Norfolk State campus, 15 minutes away from Hampton campus, man. Love both of them schools, man. Love their bands and everything. But when I tell you, Norfolk State was one of my last offers, I'm like, bro, what is going on? Like, y'all playing. And then you go and check the facility out. You like, bro, like at that time, they couldn't really compare it to, some of the schools that I had offers from at that time. And the same with Hampton. Hampton waited forever. And it was like, man, I had to play my All-Star game at Hampton. It was like, it was there for a whole week and stuff like that. And in terms of after season, but it's like, dang, bro, like, yeah, I know Hampton's like right across the way. But yeah, but as I got older, built some relationships, man, and talked to some of the guys that played with or played for those schools while I was being recruited, yeah, they basically said that they felt like, I was going to be gone. You know what I mean? Like, too big of a recruit at that time for one of those schools, and I was going to choose one of the other schools that I had offered from. And I mean, yeah, they right on it, but it's still the principle. I'm like, bro, I would have considered y'all a lot harder if y'all would have came a little bit early in this process. Like, I talk about Kent State offered me as a junior. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, some schools offer me like early, so you're like, yo, you feel good. And then you like, yo, why I gotta wait for the local school to hit me in late December, my senior year, bro? Like, come on, man, you behind the 8-ball. So that's the whole thing, man. But shout out to both of those schools, man. I ain't got nothing but love for either one of them, man. Like I said, if I didn't go to where I went, man, behold the green of the gold. Oh, it always touched my heart. Touched my heart. All right, I probably would never went there, but it touched my heart. All right, and I love the band. All right, that's why you see me get all hyped when I talk to the homie TG. I be there, serious, bro. Like, that's what I grew up on, man. And that's the first place I had chili cheese fries, and it was absolutely bomb. I've been hooked ever since. Alrighty. Let's see. AJ Martinez, he says, my man bag goes over my shoulder and holds a 350 sip and some Tic Tacs. Oh, I see you, AJ. I see you. Jeez. You walk around with that thump on you, baby. Big dog. Like I said, I don't want no problems with nobody, man. I be just vibing over here. Just where my chapstick at? That's what I be on. Where my chapstick? Where my research at? And I get my little AirPods because I got to have me some music bumping off. You know what I mean? But that's what I be on, man. Kenneth Moses. Yeah, man. I could definitely understand what you're saying, though, bro. In terms of, some of the local schools, man, they wait on their local players. I don't get why. Because I'm like, man, if y'all was smart, man, y'all should have came around when I was a freshman in high school. Just get on it early. Like, look, bro, we think that you could be. All right. So before these other teams, all these other schools come around here, we want to let you know that we got you first. We offered you first. They ain't give me that. Like I said, that's why Kent State, I always thought of them because I was like, yo, I would never forget AJ Pratt, man. That man walked up to me right after we had this little like spring workout day, man. All the like top athletes in the city would work out and they would rank us. And man, I remember running out there. I think back then I'm 16, maybe 17. And I ran, was it a 4.7 in the 40? And at that time, that was supposed to be like fast. They're like, yo, this kid's ran a 4.7? Oh, man, like, yo, he's about to be a junior. Oh, man, this is crazy. Or he's a junior. He just finished, or I was going into my junior year. He was like, yo, man, he's about to be a junior. Like, this is nuts. And that's why I remember, man, getting that offer. I'm like, dang, man, it's kind of cool right here, man. Felt pretty good, man. So, shout out to them dudes out there, man, that's getting it, man, and getting it how they live. But, yeah, we won't need them 357, them Tic Tacs and all that gang stuff, man. All right? Peace, love, and tranquility. Peace, love, tranquility. Tons of Fun says, I'm sorry to ask, but does TG have a purse? And does it match yours? All love, Moats. Don't think about me when you wear it. Hey, look, man, you got to stop this, man. All right? You got to stop this. And I will think of you, Tons. If I might take a picture of myself next time I got my purse on tomorrow, I might go somewhere tomorrow. All right? If I go somewhere, I'm going to put my purse, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to put it in the community page just for you. All right? We're like, yo, check the purse. You see the drip. All right, you see what I want. So yeah, just throw it out there, bro. All right, I don't duck the purse. I rock the purse. I'm a purse man or a man bag wearer. Yeah. And actually, no, he doesn't have TG. He's done I'm thinking about my other homie, Deja. He got the Louis. His is almost like a backpack. It's like form fit knapsack. Yeah, whereas mine is definitely a different little vibe too. But I like mine. I look at it like Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones carried one of them things. Indiana Jones is cool. All right, so I got the Indiana Jones over here. Yeah, that's what I got. All right, just the 2025 version. Yeah. and Reg 7, see this. I don't even know how we got here, bro. It wasn't even supposed to be the podcast talking about purse. Tons of Fun did this, man. Tons of Fun. They tried to back me in a quarter about my purse and my wine drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just over here like, yo, I thought it was a safe environment. I thought everyone was friends here. All right. I just didn't know this. Gosh. But shout out, man. Shout out to the guys and shout out to the chat. That's what, like I said, man, that's what makes the show fun, man. Y'all. Yeah. So hit the like button for yourself and don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel. Alrighty. So since we are still waiting on the homie TG, we're going to pivot really quick. Let me get this next topic up and we'll go from there. Alrighty. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Because Mel Kiper, shout out to Mel Kiper, the big draft guru. He did drop another one of them there big boy mock drafts, the way that he has been going about it for the past decade plus. Shout out to the legend. But with that being the case, he did have us, taking a player in the first round, not trading back, not trading up or anything like that. But I was a little bit surprised with the player that he had us taken. Okay. So for Mel Kiper Jr. in this mock, he has it where we are drafting Derek Harmon, the D tackle out of Oregon. Okay. And what he says about Derek Harmon, or what he says is the thought process behind, drafting D tackle Derek Harmon out of Oregon at pick 21. He says the Steelers could go in a handful of directions. I'm going to assume they sign Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, which will take care of the quarterback position. Running back is potential play if Ashton Jeanty or Omarion Hampton. Ashton Jeanty is running back from Boise State. Omarion Hampton is the running back from UNC. Is available, given Najee Harris went to the Chargers. Cornerback also could be the move, as new signing Darius Slay Jr. is 34 and on a 1-year deal. However, I'm addressing the defensive line in my projection. He says Cameron Hayward had 8 sacks last year, but he will turn 36 this summer. There could be a hole alongside Keanu Benton sooner rather than later. Harmon has the versatility to move all over the D-line, but his best spot is inside, where he can use his speed and power to be disruptive. He had 35 pressures and 10 tackles for loss last season. So I'm going to tell you, man, straight up, Derek Harmon, I like. He for certain has positional flexibility out of Oregon. He wore that 5'5". And y'all know how I feel about people in that 5'5". It just hit different. And with Derek, he can play against the run, can play against the pass, or can rush the passer. Can play the zero technique in terms of nose tackle and the 3-4 base defense. That's what Montravius Adams has played for us at times. He could play the 5 technique. That's what Cam Hayward has played for us at times, or Larry Ogunjobi. He can play that. You can keep him on the field in sub-package ball, where he's a 1 technique. That's what you see at times when Keanu Benton is out there on passing downs or nickel defense with Cam Hayward. Cam would be the 3 technique, and that's the guy that lines up over the guard, right? The guy that's next to the center. So with that, when I look at Derek Harmon, there are a ton of positives to his game. He has good size, has good strength. Like I said, man, I think his burst, his hand usage, and his ability to get skinny through, the trash, right? When you're splitting a double team, where you're, pass rushing, you're trying to hit an inside move. Can you get skinny flipping your hips? He does that really well. I like the effort that he plays with. Also, I like the fact that he was in Oregon these past couple of years, man, playing under a super competitive, playing under a super competitive coach and program that, had won a ton of games these past couple of seasons, man. So when I think of that, I'm like, I think Derek Harmon brings a lot to the table. I think that mitigates the loss of Larry Ogunjobi in free agency. I think that gets you younger at the position when we talk about Cam Hayward's age. And you don't have to feel like you're reaching for him either at that spot. And I think that that's another positive to it. Me personally, though, do I still feel like quarterback is something that we would need to heavily consider at, the first round, because I know in his mock, he's saying under the impression that we have a Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson. We will see. But if there is a scenario where we don't have those guys, which also could be legitimate, I just think that we would view drafting a quarterback to bring in the competition or feel like he could be the answer at quarterback. I think that would still be the approach. But I don't hate the Derek Harmon mock right there, man. And like I said, man, Derek is a good player. Don't get it twisted, man. Like, he would for certain come in here and upgrade us interior D-line wise. You would feel the uptick in production versus the run and versus the pass because he is productive, he is violent, and he can generate pressure, as you saw with 35 pressures, 10 tackles for loss just this past season. That's production, man. And yeah, he wouldn't have to come in here and be Superman. He would be essentially, the third guy when you're talking about Cam Keanu. And from there, it's like, yeah, you get a chance to learn from Cam. You get a chance to compete with Keanu and company. I don't hate that. I could definitely get behind it, man. I do want to see, though, some of the quarterbacks or some of the players that were picked just around that spot who was remaining on the board. He had Tetero McMillan, right, the big boy wide receiver out of Arizona, get drafted right before the Steelers at pick 20 to the Broncos. But then after that, Matthew Golden, wide receiver from Texas, went to the Chargers at 22. Emeka Egbuka, wide receiver from Ohio State, went to the Packers at 23 in terms of for Mel Kiper's mock draft, right? Jahdae Barron, the corner from Texas, went to the Vikings at 24 after that. Let's see. Azariah Thomas, the corner from Florida State, went to the Rams at 26 in this mock. Let me see. Is there... Maxwell Harrison, corner from Kentucky, went to the Commanders in this mock at 29. Kenneth Grant, the D tackle from Michigan, he has going to the Bills at 30 in this mock draft. And Walter Nolan, that's another guy that we talked about, man, the D tackle out of Ole Miss. He had him going in the first round as well, 32 overall. So we see that, man, with this mock, it's like, man, if we went the Derek Harmon route, how many other D tackles, interior D linemen are going in that first round. So we do know if we want one of those guys, you're not going to probably be able to get that later. If you want one of those guys to come in here and really be a difference maker early on. Let me see how many quarterbacks he actually had go in this mock as well. Let's see. Or in this first round of this mock. All right. Nope. Oh, here we go. So he had Jackson Dart, right? Somebody brought him up earlier. Say, yo, draft Dart, have him come in here, man, even if we were to bring in Rodgers. In this mock draft, Mel Kiper Jr. has Jackson Dart going 9th overall to the New Orleans Saints. If that's the case, man, we're not drafting Jackson Dart. I'm just going to tell y'all on the front end. If he's going 9th overall, we're not taking that man. All right. Let's see who else he had going. Then he has Shador going at 3 overall to the Giants. Then he has Cam Ward 1 overall to the Titans. So he has 3 quarterbacks going in the first round. Jackson Dart, Shador Sanders, and Cam Ward. Okay. So a little bit different, man. In terms of some of the guys that he has and where he has them going. Yeah, but if Jackson Dart is going at 9th overall, man, in that top 10 area, yeah, good luck with that. All right. But interesting enough, he did not have any Will Howard, no Jalen Milroe, no, oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank on my man, Show from Louisville, and I think those are the only names that were really considered as first round guys or even talked about potentially being in that first round from for this upcoming class. All right. And then X Concepts asks, is Jackson Dart the Josh Allen 2.0 like the media is claiming? Man, I just think that that's, lofty expectations to put on that guy, man. Josh is coming off of winning a league MVP. Josh has done a ton, in terms of just individual accolades and success and production. And he's proven to be an outlier at the position, man. There's not a lot of quarterbacks that have done what he's done. So even with Jackson Dart, it's like, yeah, you might be big, strong, fast, or not fast, but like, big, strong arm and can move. But it's like, man, Josh, like, that's like comparing Jackson Dart and say, yo, you can be the next Big Ben. It's like, bro, these dudes, when they get to that stage, man, they are like at a whole nother galaxy dang there, man, from even a development standpoint. So could he develop into that from a passing standpoint? Yes, I think he profiles to that. I think his body profiles Josh, but I think his game profiles more Ben in terms of his running style or his athleticism in comparison to Josh Allen, who we do see like when he decides to run, like his athleticism shows a little bit more in terms of how fluid he is in space, how he can, drop his body weight to change direction a little bit more fluidly and accelerate also at a higher clip. I would just say that to me, I think that's more of a difference, man. But I like Dart's arm. I like what he profiles from that standpoint. I just don't know how long it takes for him to develop all of the things he's going to need to develop to be QB1 and to, even scratch the surface of some of these comparisons to whether you're talking to Josh Allen or Big Ben, because those are two dudes where you're talking about Big Ben is a future first ballot Hall of Famer and Josh Allen, who's more than likely going to be a future Hall of Famer when he's done as well. It's like, man, that's, to just throw that on a younger dude, man, that's a lot. And I just think that it's really tough when you compare these dudes to those type of animals, man. It's like when people were even comparing, I think it was Bijan. And he's like, he's like a Saquon Barkley type. He's like, bro, he's nice, but we're going to see if it's that. Like, that's different. Or is it Christian McCaffrey? It's like, yo, he's nice, but let's see, like, them dudes been doing this for a while, man, and have reached some crazy heights, man. Like, you can be a great talent, but still it doesn't, turn into this level of production or this level of substance. And that's the part that I know us as fans, man, we have a hard time grasping. We like, hey, bro, why doesn't that turn into that? You like, because that's a unicorn, bro. He looked like that, but that ain't that. With prime time say it looked wet, turns into Jerry Curl, but it was dry though. Yeah, them look like the same players, but them ain't the same players, bro. Yeah, and sometimes you just got to understand that. And it's like with Josh, Ben, Burrow, Jackson, it's like they might look like some of these other guys that we comp them to, but no, them different, them unicorns, man. So that's the thing. Like I said, we will see with Jackson Dart in that capacity, but to bring it back home with the mock draft, man, I do, like I said, I can see the Derek Harmon vision. And like I said, he rocked that 5.5. So, if you're rocking that 5.5, I'm going to get with it. And I like the Oregon colorway too, man. Shout out to Oregon. All right. Like I said, y'all was playing some ball over there, man. Was it Coach Danny over there? They got your boys right. Got them boys right. So I ain't hating it. But y'all let me know. All right. Y'all let me know. In Rec 7, yeah, that is part of what I've seen as well, man, or part of the criticism I've seen. When they bring up Jackson Dart, he was NFL based college system in terms of Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin, man, his system cooks collegiately. And you see a lot of the guys that have played for Lane Kiffin at the quarterback position, they do put together some pretty productive seasons and they score. They look good. But their game doesn't always translate to the next level. And that's part of, where we are with, the Jackson Darts of the world, or even just a lot of these college quarterbacks, man, they come out of these systems. It's like, yeah, this system works for that level. But at this level, that's not open like that. This is a far tighter window. So yes, you can know the read, but we're talking the difference of you trying to hit a 12-inch space versus now I need you to hit a 5-inch space or a 20-inch space compared to a 5-inch space. It's like, that's some of the differences, even passing wise. Like we always say, college open versus NFL open. And we would talk about college open. I can visually look at that guy and there is separation between him and the nearest defender to the point where that defender can't put a hand on that wide receiver. That's typically what you see in college. And that's why we say he's college open. At the NFL level, man, open is this guy is on this shoulder here, and I need you to put that ball on this shoulder here. I'm open. The precision, the timing, the accuracy. Dudes can't do it every time. And that's the difference. You can know where to go with the football, but not this shoulder. It has to be this shoulder. So we're talking about this is your target. And if you miss inside, this DB is so good. It ain't no PB. You might pick that thing now, man. Because that's Jalen Ramsey over there. That's Pat Surtain. That's Joey Porter Jr., right? So you can just see, like, why it is such a challenge for some of these dudes to come in here and have their game translate. And that's why I'm very skeptical on a lot of them dudes that get talked about being able to just come in here and just do it, because the track record showing that it's more than likely they won't than they will. So, but shout out to the ones that do, right? But that's the big difference, though, when you're just talking about collegiate to the pros and why it's such a hard jump for a lot of these athletes that are dominant at college. Because at the NFL level, it's less about just who's a great athlete, because all of us are, at least by the letter of the law, we're great athletes, right? But it becomes now the skill element of it, the detail of it, the minutia. And that comes in film study, that comes in your training, that comes in your preparation. And when you put all of that together with that talent, with that athleticism, that's how you can start to, put out the production and the careers that you want to have out there. And when you get the TJ Watts, the Cam Haywards of the world who have elite skill with elite gene, just God-given stuff, it's like, oh man, you get some of the greatest players you'll ever see play this game. And that's the beauty of, the professional ranks of it, man. But shout out to them dudes though, man. And like I said, man, shout out to these young guys, man, that's going to try to come in here and prove that they belong, man. Every year, man, you got to prove it, though. And that's the other part. Not even every year. It's every day you got to prove it, man. Every day. And it's not for the faint of heart, man. But if you can and you can do it right and do it long enough, what they say, to the victor goes the spoils, man. All right? And they got some nice spoils over here. I'm just knowing you. You get a lot of nice man purses. All right? You play long enough, you get all the you know, every color you want, low key. All right? Just throwing it out there. Shout out to, let's see. Tons of fun. He just spun the block on me. All right. Stall me out with tons of fun. I know you done got on my head again, man. Which you done got on me all low. Here you go. He says, I apologize to you, Moats and Rex 7 about the purse jokes. See, Rex 7, now you done got drawn into this thing as well. All right, you peep what's going on here. Says, I hope Moats can forgive me for my sins. No, man, look. It's always love, tons of fun. Look, when I drop them yes indeed man purses, just know you getting it. All right, you getting one for free. Don't even trip on that, man. I'm dropping yes indeed man purse, tons of fun edition. All right, it's gonna be fire too. Just know it's gonna be fire. But no, man, all love. Alrighty. Flow Grown 420. Shout out to Flow Grown 420. And he too, man, he in Florida. All right, San Antonio, Florida. That's San Antonio, Texas. Don't confuse the two. But he says, what's your thoughts on Lenore's Sellers next year? Actually, I don't have a thought on Lenore's Sellers just yet, but let's get some talk on it, man, because that is South Carolina. Okay, South Carolina. I can't remember which one. Yeah, I have. Hey, okay, now I remember him now with the goggles. Yeah, yo, he was straight. I forgot what happened to him this year, though, man. Let me see. Did he get hurt? What happened this year? Hey, because, I do remember him with them goggles, man. Because that was like a whole ordeal, man. I want to say they started selling the goggles or doing a promotion, like an NIL with the thing. I'm like, yo. And then he was like, yeah, I'm not going to wear them. But, yo, he was actually, shout out to him. I actually like him. Lenore Sellers, yeah, because he had almost like the Cam Newton vibes, big body, man, could throw, could run, athletic. I don't remember watching enough of him. That's my only thing. But is he I gotta see if he's a junior or a senior coming back. Let me see. Oh, that oyster, was it Chesapeake oysters pop back up. Hey, wrong page. Get up off that one. All right, let me see. So he's a junior. Okay. Oh, and they say he's going to be in the mix for the Heisman Trophy next year as well. I like this game, man. I ain't even going to lie to you, man. I definitely remember him now, man. Let me see what he finished with last season. 2,500 passing, 18 touchdowns, 7 picks. Yeah, that shakes. Yeah, I like him. I definitely remember him, though, man. Like I said, I got to watch more of him, but I definitely remember his name. I definitely remember watching him because I remember the goggles, man. And I want to say it was game day, college game day, might have been down there for one of the games too, man. Because they had a pass rusher too, if I remember correctly, down that way, man, at South Carolina, man. So shout out. Alrighty. Okay. So with that being the case, yeah, Rec 7, I'm for real, man. I had to get it off my page, man. Wife was certain gonna look at my computer like, yo, what's that? I'm like, look, babe, it's minor league baseball. You cover the Steelers, I know, babe. It's minor league baseball. It ain't my fault. Blame the chat. When in doubt, I'm blaming y'all on everything. All right. X-Con says, oh, so this what you doing when you go live. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, babe. We ain't got time for none of that. I'd be like, babe, I don't want no problems with nothing, all right? I don't want no problems with nothing. But with that being the case, though, shout out to y'all rocking out tonight. Like I said, man, we thought we was going to have the homie TG, man. But, hey, he's trying to win a championship, man. He's turning around a program down there at Norfolk State, man. Him and Coach Mike Thick. So, salute to them boys, man. We will spin the block with the homie TG next time on Wednesday. All right. But with that being the case, man, that will conclude tonight's show. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. And if you did, hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel, baby. But either way, I appreciate you for tuning in. Y'all stay safe out there. And until next time, baby. Peace.